Hello my friends, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to share an Azure Standard haul, a DIY, and a recipe with you. Okay, here is my Azure Standard order haul. First, I bought some beeswax candles, 6 of them in this package. And then on the Homemaker Chic podcast, they were talking about these trace mineral power packs. So I bought one of these to try, some onion powder, a small thing of organic whole white wheat bread flour. It's pretty heavy though. Let's see, 28 ounces. Some maple sugar. This stuff is pretty pricey, but here it is compared to my hand. So it's kind of a small bag, but it's thick. So we'll see how we like that. Some einkorn flour, jovial of course. And some einkorn grain. I think this is the stuff you grind. I can't remember. Or you plant. Anyways, I bought that. Oh, these are the ones you plant. Einkorn ancient grain wheat seeds. So I'm going to plant these, I believe. So we'll try that this year. Some hard white wheat berries to make some bread flour and stuff with. Some cane sugar. That's a pretty heavy big bag, so I'm excited about that. As well as this einkorn grain. That's a pretty big bag. And that'll make more flour than this. So very, very good for your money to buy the berries instead of just the flour, if you have a grain mill. Cocoa powder, cute. That's a lot. Nice. Some sprouted quick oats. I've tried to buy sprouted. I will say that these do irritate my stomach just a little bit, I think. But I'm not quite sure. But anyways, I bought those because the sprouted is better for your gut health. And then a 5-pound bag of yellow potatoes. These are my favorite. I ate rust potatoes, I think they're called, growing up. And that's what most people use. But I have come to absolutely love the yellow potatoes. And then some vanilla extract, some coconut oil, some eucalyptus tea tree cream. I thought this was made of tallow, but I don't know. Let's see, where are the ingredients? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Ingredients, yeah, tallow. Okay. First ingredient, tallow. Okay, yeah. So this is supposed to be really, really good for your skin. And I have kids and summer's coming up, so hopefully this will help. Castor oil. This is great for everything. I need to start using it more. So I bought some organic castor oil in a glass bottle too. And then I bought some unbleached chlorine-free parchment paper to bake on. I know that's kind of like, I don't know, is it a waste? Is it not? Apparently, parchment paper is bad for your food to bake on, but so is everything else. But anyways, I thought I'd try these out. Then I bought this big box of wild frozen blueberries. It's a pretty big box. Here's my hand for comparison. So these were about, this box was about $15, I believe, so it was very pricey, but it'll be good for my kids. I guess my sister or my brother-in-law left all my cabbage in my fridge. So I also bought a box of cabbage from Azure Standard, organic, and I'm going to make some sauerkraut with that, hopefully. Not all of it, but for a few. And then I bought some peppers, some broccoli, which this broccoli looks different than Walmart's broccoli, so that's exciting. And I also bought, let's see, some blueberries. Of course, my kids love blueberries. Can't have enough of those. This is not organized. Some raw cheddar cheese. Some, I think this is raw butter. I can't remember. So some butter. Some raw jalapeno jack cheese. And some of these organic string cheese. My kids love string cheese, and so I thought I would buy these and see if they like them. And These I bought at the American Made store. Pepper jack and mild cheddar. Well, my husband did. Let's see. More, more cabbage. I think that's all I got. We just got back from a trip, so I'm a little crazy. But I also wanted to share with you this pie plate that I bought from Branson from Silver Dollar City. You can put it in the dishwasher, microwave, and oven, which is awesome. This is so pretty. It's pottery. It's so nice. I love it so much. I love it's like a grayish and a blue. It's just so pretty. So I'm excited to use this year. I also bought this little basket for 25 cents in Branson. Pretty cute. And then I guess I'm just sharing everything with you. About a week ago, I went to the thrift store here in town where I live, and I bought this cute little tall bookshelf type thing that you can hang on the wall. It was $6, I believe, $6 or $7. Very unique. I've never seen anything like this, so I snatched that up. I also got this on that same trip, and I cannot remember how much I paid for this. I think it was like $3 or $4. It's brass, and I love the blue and white handle, so I thought I could put a little bouquet in this. And I got this basket for like $5 or $4, and it's already being used. So there we go. And then I also bought this Parent Trap VHS tape. We do have a VHS player, and I'm trying to start collecting some VHS tapes for my own little collection for my kids. And then I also bought this older Better Homes and Gardens decorating book. I'm not sure what year it is. Let's see. Is it 1981 maybe? Is this from the 80s? The font looks definitely like it. Some of the pictures. I thought this was kind of cool and cute to have a little throwback decorating book. Wow, look at that. I'll just let y'all take a little gander here. That's pretty. This seems kind of modern with the whites and greens and the clear acrylic coffee table. Okay, well, is that it? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I think this is like 80s, 90s. Let me know down below if you remember this growing up. Oh, look, a little play area for the kids. This is cute. Just something fun to like flip through. I mean, I decorate my room like that now, so yeah. Here's my table from coming home. Some of the roses are pretty dead, and my little pops of green are dying. So since my garland was looking dingy on the table, I decided to move her up to the mantle, and I had to re-stick in the dried florals since I did not glue them in or anything, and that was fine. I would have kept the tablescape up longer, but it was just kind of in the way and not really good for our young family, so I decided to do something different. I missed having the greenery on my mantle from the cedar Christmas garland that I made, so that's why I was excited to kind of move this on up and create some more greenery. It's not as long as that one, so I might go and buy another one, I don't know. And here's a $4 thrift find that I've shared with you before. I decided to lay her on the table and add some teacups under my cloche. I did a little stack of 4, and then I folded her in just so little hands couldn't grab and pull. Just a little safety. I just couldn't believe I found this for $4 because I feel like the tassels alone would be $20. So here's our eggs from our chickens. I have them all cleaned up. There's about 24 here. And then I needed to test them and make sure that they were all good. And thankfully every single one of them turned out good. This is the safety test. If it floats, it's bad. If it lays, I think flat, it's good. But if it chooses the top or bottom, it's getting close to being bad. that's what I found off of Google, and I did the test, and so far it's seemed to be foolproof. My husband picked up a pack of egg cartons from Tractor Supply, so I decided to move our eggs from our pretty bowls into the egg cartons so that way I can gift them to family and friends. And as you can see, our chickens lay little eggs. they are not very big eggs, and I'm okay with that. So usually in a recipe, if it calls for 2, I'll use 4 or 5 instead because they are so much smaller than a large egg. And here is a recipe that I got off of the Homemaker Chic podcast. You can pause it here. They are healthy granola bars. It's 2 cups peanut butter, 1 cup honey, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1 teaspoon salt, 5 cups of oats, and half a cup of add-ins. So that's like chocolate chips and whatnot. So my chocolate chips are not healthy. And the peanut butter, I thought this was a good brand, but they have palm oil, so I'm going to try to buy a healthier version off of Azure Standard this month and see if they even have any. And I also add in a little bit of maple syrup. You can use that instead of honey, and these would turn out to be vegan. I'm also using up the chocolate chips I have from the holidays. So they aren't healthy, but you can use a healthier version, or you can add nuts. I smush them down into this parchment paper, and I do let them sit for a day or 2 before eating, just so the oats can soak up all those juices and they'll be softer to chew. If you eat them right away, they're not as, they're not as soft. They're kind of oaty and not very good. So I let it sit for 2 days, and these are so good. So healthy, so much better than anything you will buy at the store. So now on to a DIY. I wanted to make a banner or a bunting banner out of this fabric that I have. I'm also going to use this fabric to create a bathroom curtain for the bathroom window, but that's for another video. So I created a template, and now I'm just getting a cute cup and a paintbrush for the starch. I'm going to use starch to keep the fabric adhered to the cardboard paper cutouts. So this is a no-sew DIY, super easy. I am all about the easy. I would have used my sewing machine, but I cannot figure out my bobbin. I messed it up somehow, so I think I need to buy a new needle and put that in. Now I was using flimsy paper for these, and that was not working very good, so I'm using thicker cardboard type paper. You can buy a pack of this at Walmart for around $5, and they come in different colors. As you can see, these are like browns and taupes and things. So I'm just cutting those out, and I think I cut out around 11 of them. I like to have an odd number for banners and things, just so there's a center, a point of center. And that's just what I like. I don't know. And then I'm just using the template to trace the shape out onto the fabric. I'm making sure that the fabric is slightly larger than the cardboard cutout and longer, so that way, as you can see later on, I can fold it over. So first I'm covering the cardboard in the fabric starch. You can buy this at Walmart. It's very cheap. And I'm just dampening up the cardboard paper, and then I'm going to place the fabric on top, as you can see, a little over, so that way the paper isn't showing through. And with this stuff, you can just smooth it out with your fingers. Super easy. You can take it off, put it back on however many times you need to. It is not hard at all. It is so easy. And then I'm going over the top with the fabric starch. Now some of this did not adhere good after the fact, like the corners. So I think it was like 5 corners, which is not very many. I just glued those down with some hot glue. And here's a roll of faux pearls that I bought off of Amazon. I bought a pack of 3 for a Valentine's party, and here I am watching Father of the Bride. Love that movie. I think I can quote it, which I don't know. So anyways, I'm just hot gluing these down to the fabric because, as I said, this is easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I wanted this to be easy. So the pack of 3 is from Amazon, and it was super cheap. And here I am showing you the finished product. I just draped it over my mirror. I just needed somewhere to put it so I could show you. And I love it so much. The pearls add such a cute little touch. None of them are flipping over, which I was kind of worried about, or flipping backwards or anything like that, so that's good. As you can see here, the fabric starch did do a really good job. None of them are rolling up either. I was kind of worried about that because of the wet paper. They look so good. Let me know down below what you think. So please like and subscribe for more. Comment down below your favorite thing from this video, and I hope you'll join me for the next one. Thank you so much.